Hi students, this is D. Wills coming at you with a special message specific to course selection. So for our seniors, congratulations, you can tune out now. However, for our students in grades 9, 10, and 11, this is a very important time of year. The show that you're about to watch will provide you with some valuable information. The course selection process is an extremely important one. Picking courses for the following year requires research, thought, and a plan for what you want to accomplish at HH and beyond. It is my hope that you're reviewing the course selection guide with a parent and guardian and looking for the courses that best fit you. While there are obviously required courses that you have to take in order to graduate from Hatboro-Horsham High School, there are also dozens of electives that are available to you. You may not realize this, but during your tenure as a student at HH, anywhere between 20 and 25% of the courses that you take will be courses that you self-select. So knowing all of the options that are available is very important. To help you with that process, the departments have created a television show. So without any further ado, allow me to introduce to you the 2015 elective course show.
Genetics and Biotechnology is a full-credit elective science course for 11th and 12th grade students that have taken college prep or honors level biology in 10th grade.
In this hands-on course, students will gain theoretical and practical knowledge of both commonly used and specialized laboratory instruments.
In addition, students will maintain a proper laboratory notebook and learn some basic biotechnology techniques, such as pipetting skills, cell transformation, plasmid DNA preparation, gel electrophoresis, PCR, and chromatography.
Also during this semester, students will take one of two field trips, either visiting a local biotechnology or pharmaceutical company to discover how biotechnology is used in the real world, or visit Montgomery County Community College to learn about the courses that are available and perform experiments in their state-of-the-art research laboratories.
Biotechnology has a direct application to your daily lives, from discovering treatments for disease to the food you eat. It is in a constant state of change and advancement. The Greater Philadelphia area is home to over 100 biotechnology and pharmaceutical companies.
Students that complete the course may also have the opportunity to participate in a one-week biotechnology academy at Montgomery County Community College.
If you have any questions about this course, please come speak to Mr. Porbon in room A109 for further details.
Well, computers are cool, first off.
It's always evolving, it's always moving. It's great for the kind of person who loves to keep up with what's going on right now.
It's when you've been working hard in a project with a lot of friends and thinking. At the end, you see the end result, the final application, and it works. That's the most rewarding part.
It's really fascinating, it's exciting, and it's really what I love to do.
You get to be that guy that builds that new iPhone app, or the guy that builds that new game that everyone's playing on.
Everything it's about computers, technology.
There's a lot of fun and interesting things involved.
Certainly better than...
I think that we can have a better world.
Most definitely.
Yes.
Yeah.
If you just look at the medical industry, there's all kinds of technology being used there to help with ultrasounds and to cure cancer, that one day the technology will help find the cures, help find the results that will keep everybody healthy.
It does what a human can do like 1,000,000 times faster.
Definitely makes our lives easier.
Computers are bringing the world together.
Everything works connected with each other.
I love computer science, I love my job.
I love what I do.
Very satisfying.
Doing what you want to do is the best thing.
I like a lot being a computer science, and I'm proud of it.
I love my job.
I love what I do. It's fun. I can't think of it doing anything else.
If you like technology, just try it out. It's an amazing experience.
It's like okay not to know like 100% what you're gonna right on what you're gonna be doing.
If you listen to every single person, you're never gonna do what you want to do.
Taking risk is important, and even getting to where you want to be can be like a really rough path. Like it's worth it if you go for it.
They're already starting to take everything apart here in Madison Square Garden after the Big East Tournament Finals.
A college degree does not guarantee you any, secure lifestyle like it might have in the past. You need to invest yourself into your education.
It actually helped me with my decision to take internship here at the high school, because if she did it and it changed her life, I kind of want to have not the same experience, but I want to see if that'll do the same thing for me.
classes in the gallery. And I'm painfully uncreative Rob Lowe. What the heck is the gallery? In my spare time, I take well-composed selfies while I make awesome paintings. When I'm bored, I sit and stare. When I'm hungry, I cook myself a 5-course meal, complete with a tasty baked treat. Hashtag delicious. When I'm hungry, I eat mayonnaise, straight out of the jar. I earned 6 figures as a successful architect. Kim and Kanye's house. I sleep on this couch in my parents' basement. Don't be like this, me. Come to the gallery. I love mayonnaise.
Hello, I'm Mr. Shields, and I'm excited to tell you about a new course that's coming to the high school next year. It's called Intro to Mountaineering and Wilderness Survival. About over the last 10 years, I myself have worked as a wilderness guide in places like Alaska and some remote places in Colorado, and even with the Adventure Club at Hatboro-Horsham, I've taken students all over the world to Asia, Alaska, British Columbia, Maui, Colorado, Utah, to do all sorts of different things in the backcountry. And I'm excited to take this opportunity and to share all the things that I've learned through these experiences with the students of Hatboro-Horsham. So I'm excited to offer this class, and I hope that you join up and learn these awesome skills. On April 26, 2003, Aaron Ralston, star of the film 127 Hours, was hiking by himself in the remote desert of Utah. His arm became stuck between 2 rocks while he was canyoneering. He had to survive for almost a week before he eventually sawed off his own arm with a dull penknife. In this course, I'll help you prepare for almost any situation that you can come across in the wilderness. In Intro to Mountaineering, this course will be held 80% of the time outside, so it really gives you a chance to get outside of the walls of your school. I'll teach you all sorts of cool stuff. You'll learn to tie 10 different knots in under 2 minutes. We'll also learn how to travel over a glacier. Eventually, we'll be cooking great food outside over an open fire. You'll learn how to make a fire by rubbing 2 sticks together, as well as building shelters out of leaves, sticks, and also snow. I'll teach you how to safely drink from a pond or running water, and even be able to save someone with hypothermia, like this guy. You'll learn how to rock climb, rappel, and even survive a bear attack. I'll also teach you what to eat and what foods to avoid, and so much more in this awesome class that's going to be offered for the first time at Hatboro-Horsham High School. The other great thing about this course is that there'll be all sorts of volunteer opportunities for you to hone your skills after school and on weekends. We'll travel to the mountains and we'll practice camping, hiking, climbing, kayaking, cooking, and of course, survival skills. Learn what it takes to someday work as a mountaineering or wilderness guide. If you make it through this class, you will be well on your way to confidently traveling to some of the most beautiful and remote places in the world. So sign up for Intro to Mountaineering if you are curious or share the same passions that I do for spending time in the great outdoors. I hope to see you out there, and it's a great chance to escape the walls of this building and step out into the wild.
I walk beside her, I am the better man. When I look to leave her, I always stagger back again. Once I built and
Today we have a video message for 9th, 10th, and 11th graders on the course selection process for the 2015-2016 school year. The online window opens today, and today we will explain how to find the course selection guide on the high school website guidance page and go through the process of using class choice to select your courses. Once you navigate to the web page and click on the guidance tab, you will find all this information here: Naviance, links, as well as the course selection guide link, parent override form, and pathway to success planner. Click on the course selection guide and it will take you to a PDF. Once your PDF opens, you will see the pathway to success course selection guide for the 2015-2016 school year. There is several pages of information here. You will see on this page it discusses that changes will not be permitted after April 10th. Please be sure to read the entire document. On page 3 you have the content page. There's several different links here that you can follow in order to see information that pertains to you. If you go to page 8, you will find the schedule course commitment page. It talks about academic misplacement, scheduling errors, summer school record, and seniors. Seniors, you do have the unique ability to drop courses. However, there are some requirements to be met in order to drop or change a course, and they are listed here. Please be sure to read this and take your course selection process seriously. Going back to the contents page, you could link to multiple different pages. One here is the course selection instruction page. On the course selection instruction page, you will see instructions on logging into class choice. Notice that your user ID and password are the same as what you use every day for your web ID. The page has changed a little bit than this example here, and I will show you that shortly. The process, however, is exactly the same. You will be adding cores. Then after adding cores, you will be adding elective courses. Finally, as you finish the process, you will see your green bar has completely filled. You will go and print requests. This page will print. You will get a parent signature and return this form to the counseling office by February 23rd of this year. That is a Monday. Going back again to the contents page, we can look at other pages. One page I'd like to point out for everybody is the community-based learning page. This is where you could find out about early release seniors. So that's something you will want to look at. Again, seniors are juniors this year, so it is upcoming seniors. You are planning for your senior year here. Additionally, in the community-based learning page, we have the internship and culminating projects listed. Internship is a course that you cannot override and you are not allowed to drop once selected. Again, you cannot override and you cannot drop this course once you have selected it. So please consider what you're signing up for. Class of 2016 also is required to take culminating projects, so please be sure to select this when you are inputting your course selections. I'd also like to show you that on our course selection we have the Eastern Center offerings for next school year, and they have all their course descriptions and requirements as well listed. Finally, let me show you one example in a department. I'll choose the mathematics department. In the math department, you will see that listed we have your 9th, 10th, 11th, and 12th grade suggested pathways and requirements. So please carefully select those courses. Inside the math section of the book, you will find a course description along with prerequisite for your courses. And each department that has advanced placement classes, you will also notice those in a section inside the department's course descriptions. I do show you here the AP calculus classes. Recall that every student that is taking calculus will take an advanced placement calculus A, and then those students will need to decide if they're taking AP calculus AB or AP calculus BC. And this is something that you can discuss with your teacher, and I do suggest that you do that. Minimally, you will meet with your counselors to discuss as well. So those are just some of the pages that I wanted to point out for you in the course selection guide. Again, make sure you use this guide when thinking about your course.
So what is the timeline? Again, class choice opens today, Monday, February 2nd, and closes on Monday, February 23rd. All your printouts signed by your parents are due in guidance on February 23rd. Your teachers have been inputting recommendations for your classes during these past 2 weeks. When you are doing course selection, again, I remind you to carefully and thoughtfully select your courses. Plan it out. Make sure you read the entire course selection guide, understand the prerequisites and the course commitments that I pointed out to you on page 8 of the course selection guide. Seek out advice from your teachers, counselors, administrators, and parents. Talk about your plans, figure out what courses will fit you best. You know yourself best, you know what work ethic you have, you know other responsibilities that you might have outside of the classroom, whether you play a sport, you're involved in the band, or even have an after-school job. Please consider all of that as you move into selecting your courses for next school year. Class Choice is the online tool that we do use for course selection, and I'm going to show you how that works and looks now. Again, we're on the guidance web page, and you will see right here a Class Choice link that will be active and live today. When you click on that link, it will take you to this page. Notice again, it explains the deadlines for your returning your signed course selection sheet. It also gives you a link to the course selection guide and to the parent override form. So down here, you're going to use your typical login for your web access, and I have a made-up student in order to accomplish this today. Once I log in, I'm not going to save my password. It takes us to the page here where I am able to request courses. You will notice that there are 2 courses locked in for me already. That means that a teacher has put those in as recommendations for me to take next year. I need to finish my core selections prior to moving on to my elective elections. So when I go into Add Core, it tells me I must request a course for 11th grade English. Here are my options. I'm going to check one here. I don't need a math. I do need a social studies. I'll take a civics. And I do feel like taking a science, so I'm going to take this new genetics course. Once I do that, I save my request. It takes me back to my page. It shows me now that I have requested 5 credits. I still need 3 more credits. Notice now my elective area is available. I click the drop down. I'm going into 11th grade. I want to take some business courses. This shows me available credits to me in the business office or department. So I select accounting. I want to take accounting. I do like video game design. I was in that this year, so I'm going to take video game design 1. I'm going to save those requests. Notice now I still need 1.5 credits. I like being active, so let me check out what I have for my phys ed and health department electives. Driver's ed, I don't really feel like taking that, but I do hear that mountaineering is something really fun to take, and I enjoy the outdoors, so I'm going to take that course. I still have one more course to take. I'm going to look at some other electives. You know what? I've always been thinking about taking an art elective, so I'm going to come down here and find my art electives. I click on that, and it gives me all the possible art electives available to take this next school year. I like comic books, and you know what else? I do like to do some drawing, so I'm going to save those requests. Now that my bar is completely full and green, I'm going to come down here, click on the print request option, and you'll see that it does print my request. I need to print this out, have it signed, and return to the school by the 23rd. I don't need to wait to the 23rd to turn it in. As soon as I complete this, I can turn it in and cross it off my list. So that was our sample or my example of showing you how to work in class choice. Next, I'm going to talk about new courses that have been added for next year. We have several courses added in the business department that include AP Computer Science, Java, mobile app development, and Python, a programming language. In the art department, we added a Maya 3D animation within the Computer Graphics 3 course. The math department has 2 new offerings, multivariable calculus, and that is an honors level, as well as engineering 2, which is also an honors level. In science, genetics has now become a 1-credit course, and it is offered at the honors and CP level. Course descriptions are available in the book, so please read up on those. A few things you should know: you cannot drop internship, you cannot drop an AP, you cannot drop a course to select early release if you are going to be a senior, so please consider that now. You must schedule your required courses, and if you're interested in an online course, please check with your counselor about VHS courses and the offerings we have available to you. Eastern Centers, ECAT. All returning and new students must complete a separate form in order to attend Eastern. Meet with your counselor, please, to discuss some admission changes for some of the offerings. Let me show you what that admission form looks like now. Eastern does have a new form this year, and you can see here that it is a 2-page form, and it has quite a bit of information that you need to fill in and complete. It also has all of the programs that are offered, and you must select a first choice and a second choice. Okay. Again, over here you'll see a spot for your signature. So you do need to complete this form in order to be enrolled over at Eastern, and you need to return this to the guidance office as well. Okay, a few more slides. This is specific for the class of 27 and 2018, and it is about the new diploma choices, traditional or scholars. A traditional diploma is 26 credits, and again, you could read all of this in the course selection guide, and of course, state mandated proficiency on the Keystone exam. The Scholars Program has some requirements of 29 credits. You must maintain a minimum simple non-weighted grade point average of 3.4 and receive a passing score of 3 or better on at least 2 advanced placement courses during your sophomore and or junior year. And of course, you do have to have the proficiency on Keystone exam, and this new Scholars Leadership Seminar must also be taken. Counselors are available to meet with any student who might want to have a counselor with them as they're selecting courses, but be known to you that you can select your courses anywhere that you have internet access using the class choice link that is found on the web page. Each student will meet with their counselor for a one-to-one meeting during the months of February through April. The dates for the help in F217 are as shown here. That is Wednesday, Thursday, Friday of this week, and Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday of next week. Again, if you want some help as you input your courses, please report to F217 during HATS period. And I leave you with some important dates. The course selection window is February 2nd through February 23rd. On February 5th of this week, grade 9 and 10 Scholars Diploma meetings will be held during 3A, 3B, and 3C. Attend any of those if you are interested in learning more about the Scholars Diploma. February 11th is any student interested in AP. We have a fair in the cafeteria beginning at 6:30 p.m. February 23rd, your signed course selection printout must be turned into guidance. February through April, you will have your one-on-one meetings with your counselor. And the end of May, we will have an advanced placement meeting for every student who has selected an AP course. In those meetings, you'll find out about summer requirements and also sign a confirmation sheet. Everything you need and everything that's related to course selection can be found on the guidance webpage. This video will also be up and linked to the guidance webpage. If you have any questions, stop by to see your counselor or speak to an administrator, and we'll be happy to help you out. Finally, take the course selection process seriously. You're choosing courses for both semester 1 and semester 2 of next year. We look forward to offering you great choices, and we hope that you take advantage of the many offerings we do make available to you. Thank you very much. Have a great day.
Welcome back. Hopefully the show that you just watched either provided some reinforcement for a course that you were considering, or maybe even opened your eyes to new courses that you didn't know existed. Either way, it's my hope that this new information was valuable in helping you make a decision. Again, take this process seriously and pick the courses that you believe are right for you. Happy scheduling. Have a good day.